So I feel that defects in a community, when trying to identify a good therapist, the good and bad binary can be pretty problematic. So I like to think in terms of who is a capable therapist. So I think it's really complicated to answer the question, what makes a good therapist? Because my answer is there are so many things that make for a qualified and capable therapist, and where do you actually start? There aren't going to be certifications and licensure for every single modality that we practice, but we want to ensure that people are well trained, they can demonstrate how they are well trained, and where they received their training, and that they are practicing as collaboratively as possible, and that we aren't putting so many providers in play that we are overwhelming an individual or a family system and undoing the ultimate goal, which is to be change agents and curators of a path towards healing. We have different electronic health records, we have different systems, we have different approaches to practice. We may be rooted in different modalities. We might be in community mental health organizations that are nonprofit or proprietary. There may be individuals who are a part of the therapeutic process that have varying levels of licensure and experience. So what I ask of the division is to think very clearly, what do we want now? What is realistic? What is feasible? Bring in those smart language concepts and really breathe some life into them. It doesn't need to be a flyer that we tape to our walls and look at periodically so we can make sure that our treatment plan follows a certain structure. We need to live and breathe this information. And we need to really think about what it's like to be on the receiving end of a system and an experience that is really scary and overwhelming and uses a lot of words that most people don't understand. So this is what I offer, is that if we can think about what we are doing authentically, how we do it authentically, who we are in that process authentically, what this process is authentically, and the vulnerability of the individuals that we are working with, not serving and not working on behalf of, but we are working with, then that relationship needs to be authentic.